Hey, good morning, everyone. My hair is a mess because I just finished working out and I had a beanie on. I didn't want to get any comments about wearing a silly hat, unprofessional hat, so I took it off. Anyway, I just finished working out. Just built out a home gym, so pretty cool, right? Home gym. Okay, this is also where I'm gonna be dedicated to talking about just different tips and advice and things for my fellow chiropractors, whether you're straight adjusting or doing some kind of corrective exercise in practice. What we do in MoveWell University is we help chiropractors put a corrective exercise department into their clinic so that they can start to really deliver better results for their patients and become more significant in their community. Significant meaning people say, oh, I'm gonna go to Jones Chiropractic, whatever, because they do X, Y, and Z, and I've never seen that before, and I'm looking for that. And no one else has helped me with this problem. Maybe they can help me because they seem like they're addressing this from multiple angles and they're doing exercise, which people resonate with exercise quite a bit. So I was really thinking about what could I share in our book here. I'll just show you. And if you didn't know, I wrote a book a little over a year ago, and we're still sending these copies out for free. Actually, it's something we just opened up not too long ago. We had stopped for a while. Now we're doing it again. So we have a box of these that we're shipping out, meaning a couple hundred. I printed them. You don't have to pay for them because I paid the cost for you. You just cover shipping. But it's a quick read. It covers a lot of good information, and I wanted to just highlight something in chapter 3. So chapter 3 is where I sat down with trainer Tony. It's called Limits to the Current Model. And so I'm just going to go through, and this is going to be like a read-along Facebook Live. So limits to the current model. In this chapter, we're going to talk about the limits to the current model of healthcare, including chiropractic care and physical therapy. So this is a question that people have. They're like, well, how is this different than physical therapy? Or leave that up to the physical therapist. Well, I'm going to tell you how this is different. So Tony shared this story. Before I started as a personal trainer, I had really bad posture. I was very kyphotic. I remember going to my family doctor because I started lifting weights and my shoulder started hurting. He told me I needed to stop lifting weights, which is not what you want to hear as a personal trainer. I was lucky enough that he referred me to a physical therapist to explain that my problem wasn't the weightlifting, it was my posture. She said that if I fixed my posture, I could go back to weightlifting. I paid attention. Tony continues. Fast forward to a few years later when I became a personal trainer. Unfortunately, not a lot had changed, but I was lucky enough to develop a relationship with one chiropractor and one physical therapist in particular. Flip this around. And then he says, I was confident that these two practitioners were not going to use that same line with my clients unless something really major was going on. And I knew they would consult with me and keep me in the loop. As a personal trainer, when you're taking your client through their workout and they report feeling pain on a regular basis, this is a red flag that triggers a referral. It's exactly why it's nice to have a network of doctors, chiropractors, and physical therapists you can trust who are not going to take your business away. So Tony's views on these topics have been instrumental in the development of a program that we built, called Marketing MoveWell, or MoveWell University for Fitness Professionals. So this is a whole section of MoveWell University, which we discuss further in a later chapter. Anyway, so the whole moral of the story there is you can build a network if you want to, and you can farm things out to a personal trainer and to a physical therapist, or you can define what you want to do under your watch, under your roof. And what so many doctors have done successfully with MoveWell University is that they say, look, we own spinal biomechanics better than any other profession as far as conservative care, non-surgical care, right? So if we really understand spinal biomechanics, we understand x-ray analysis, we understand postural analysis, and if not, we need to up our expertise and learn it better. But if the case is that we are the experts in that, shouldn't we be the ones at the forefront of measuring movement, determining where movement is faulty because of things like spine biomechanics and posture, which you can't ignore. I mean, those directly carry over into improper movement. And then if we understand posture, if we understand movement, we can then define at least a starting point of what these patients need to do. And if we want to work with a physical therapist or personal trainer, develop that relationship. We have some MoveWell doctors that do that. The majority of them, though, find that it's more advantageous to actually just build out a small to medium-sized exercise department in their clinic. They handle it on site. Patients love it because it's right there, and it builds tremendous value to what you do. It differentiates you a very loud, crowded marketplace where the community, the patients, look at chiropractic as a commodity. That's something a good buddy of mine, Dr. Chad Woolner, talks about, is how to decommoditize yourself, meaning if someone's going to go get their nails done, they'll just go to any nail salon. They'll go to whatever one's the closest because they're just getting your nails done. That's how, unfortunately, a lot of the public looks at chiropractic. Well, if I'm going to go do chiropractic, I'll just get my back cracked wherever. I'll go wherever it's most convenient. So why is it that patients fly in from out of state to come and see us? Why is it that patients drive a couple of hours each way to come see us once a week? It's because what we have to offer is different. And you need to ask yourself a question. Is there something that you're doing in your model that's different that patients are going to travel far and near to seek out, right? So anyway, with that said, I'm going to get going. Got to get ready to go see patients. Grab this book. If you go to MoveWellUniversity.com, we will cover everything on this book. You just pay for shipping. We bought it for you. You can get the book for free. Check it out. It's a quick read. There's 18 chapters in here. We really wrote this to give you like a 10,000 foot perspective of how this whole thing works. It'll give you a little more clarity if you think this is something that you want to explore further. You know, I'm 16 years in practice now. To be honest, I started adding functional movement to my practice, man, really back in about 2014. So I'd been aware of it. I had been studying it on and off. I'd been wanting to do it, but we actually started adding it in 2014. So it's gone on 5 years now, and we've refined it and refined it. And then the cool thing is as we've refined the systems and the protocols and fixed so many things, what was wrong or what was missing when I started learning it, that's where we then share that with all of our MoveWell doctors as well. And so we share a lot of those tips in this book, but yeah, so comment below if you have any questions, share this with the chiropractors that you think might benefit, and then grab the book. We're going to send these out to some lucky people. So MoveWellUniversity.com. Have a great day, everyone.